Siete un dicastero popolare, direi, e questo è bello. Mi raccomando, non perdete mai questo carattere di vicinanza alle donne e agli uomini del nostro tempo. Vicinanza, sottolineo quello.
Laity Family Life, the podcast.
Hello, I'm Anna Cantella.
And I'm Michael Noonan.
In today's podcast, we will discuss the associations of the faithful, ecclesial movements, and new communities. With this latest podcast, we can gain insight on the accompaniment that the Dicastery for Laity, Family, and Life provides to associations of the faithful, ecclesial movements, and new communities. Pope Francis has often expressed words of gratitude and encouragement towards them. In 2014, he said,
"You have already borne much fruit for the Church and the world. You will bear even greater fruit with the help of the Holy Spirit."
And again in 2021,
"You are a clear sign of the vitality of the Church. You represent a missionary force and a presence of prophecy that gives us hope for the future. You too, along with the pastors and all the other lay faithful, have the responsibility of building the future of the holy faithful people of God."
There are numerous speeches that the Holy Father has addressed to single movements and associations, in which he always recognizes their work in valuable evangelization. Together with this recognition, it is inevitable that specific tasks are also assigned, such as caring for the poor, for creation, entrusting prophecy of peace, urging evaluations, examinations of the conscience, revision of methods and procedures, especially concerning the management and governance of these ecclesial realities. Pope Francis also said in September of 2021 to the moderators and associations, movements, and communities,
"We are living members of the Church. And for this, we need to trust in the Holy Spirit, who acts in the life of every association, of every member, and also acts in each one of us. Hence, the trust in the discernment of charisms entrusted to the authority of the Church. Be aware of the apostolic power and prophetic gift that are handed over to you today in a renewed way."
All in all, the Dicastery for Laity, Family, and Life comes into play as the entity to which the delicate responsibility of discernment is entrusted. This implies both pastoral work, knowing and accompanying from its creation, the development of the association that is called to comply with the well-known criteria of ecclesiality expressed in the 1988 Apostolic exhortation Christi Fidelis Laici, and further explained in the 2016 letter Juvenestit Ecclesia, as well as judicial work. Just think of the process for approving the statutes. These tasks do not cease when an international association is recognized and its statutes approved, rather continue over time, and the dicastery remains to the point of reference that carefully and attentively accompanies the life and mission of these lay aggregations. Submitting information, sending correspondence, and visits to the dicastery on behalf of the association's heads, along with opportunities for the dicastery to participate in organized events by the associations, are some of the ways in which the relationship and dialogue are implemented. Privileged moments of this relationship between the dicastery and associations are the annual full-day formation meetings held at the Vatican, to which all moderators of the associations, movements, and new communities recognized or erected by the dicastery are invited. It is the desire of the entire Church that the gift bestowed on each person by the Holy Spirit may grow and be ever more fruitful. These are the words expressed by the Holy Father last May of 2023 with the video prepared by the Pope's Worldwide Prayer Network.
Ecclesial movements are a gift. They are a treasure in the Church. These movements renew the Church with their capacity for dialogue at the service of her evangelizing mission. Each day, they rediscover, in their own charism, new ways of showing the attractiveness and the newness of the gospel. How do they do this? Although they speak different languages and they seem different, it is their creativity that creates these differences, but always understanding themselves and making themselves understood, and working at the service of the bishops and parishes to avoid any temptation to close in on themselves.
Thank you for listening to this season's last podcast. To listen to our previous podcasts, please visit our website, laityfamilylife.va. Have a great rest of your day.